Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Kathy's Corner, Seed in the Sand, and this is chapter 6 of A Blank Slate. And what I wanted to talk to you today about was loving yourself. Finding that blank slate that says, I deserve love, I am capable of loving myself, and I'm strong, I'm healthy, I'm capable. And so I'm looking in my vision board book. It's called the Vision Board book, and it says the more I love myself, the more love surrounds me. The more I love myself, the more love surrounds me. And it has some pictures of just relaxation and some healthy foods and little bathtub and just makeup and uh, just relaxation in a pool or wherever you find yourself, just finding love for yourself. And I saw that page and I was kind of focusing on what it said there, that the more you love yourself, the more love surrounds you. It's really true. I have a hard time with self love or self care because I wasn't, you know, when you're a kid and there isn't a lot of love and affection and nurturing and that type of thing around, because my mom was just so busy. She had so many kids that she was just so busy with housework. She didn't have time for cuddles and nurturing and talks and smiles and things like that. I didn't receive that as a kid, and I'm not blaming my mom. She was very busy. She had a lot to do, and I appreciate everything she did for our family. But it still didn't give me the that part of my life that I needed and I'm trying to fill up now. And that is self-love, trying to find ways to trust people and love myself at the same time. And when you have a charge of, you know, well, in my case, it was first degree recklessly endangering safety. And when you have a charge like that, it's hard to trust people, to tell them, like what happened, what actually happened, and, like the depth of how deep the pain was. And I have a lot of trust issues. I don't trust people. I can't make decisions for myself. I am really, I'm hard on myself. And, when you have that charge with the NGI after it, so you have, first degree recklessly endangering safety, then you also have guilty but not guilty due to mental disease or defect. Good luck trying to find a job with that behind your name. Good luck trying to, find friends that understand. Try to find friends that that accept you for who you are, with a story like that in your past. And sometimes I get a little jealous when people are like public speaking about drug addiction and being in jail for drugs. And they can say, "Oh, I had mental illness," and that kind of it doesn't excuse it, but it's like a feel good story. I overcame that. I'm really trying to overcome my story, overcome my past of not having drug addiction in my past, but having this charge and the NGI and the school district that called me a liar when I wasn't lying. And I'm trying to overcome that without getting sued. It's hard. It's not easy. And so anyway, um, yeah, trust issues. I have a lot of trust issues with people and administrations, judges. Judges always have a judge. Um, and the truth will come out. I believe in the Akashic Records, and um, that the Akashic Records don't lie. They will never lie. It's always going to tell the truth. And not one person's version of the truth. It's going to be the whole truth and God's truth. And I hope that I did everything I could. You know, I do these channels, I do book writing, I do, you know, the Reiki business. I try to do a lot of things to overcome my past. And I hope that the Akashic Records show that I'm, you know, a genuine, honest person. And I did not deserve to be treated the way I was treated by the justice system. So, all right. So, these are the classic tarot cards. I pick one card for the past, one card for the present, and one card for the future. So for the past, we have the Two of Pentacles. And that is the good, the bad, the good, both on each side. You factor in, you know, the advantages and the disadvantages, the good, the ugly, the bad, you know, everything. You have to factor that in. You have to balance that out. So, all right. And then the present, we have the Queen of Swords. And that is a queen of telling it like it is. She is a mama who ain't screwing around. She's going to give it to you straight. I like that. So, and for the future, we have the Four of Swords. And that is the rest and relaxation card. That you just kind of, you know, you take a break. It looks like she's like in a church and she's just relaxing and taking a break. And when she wakes up, everything's going to be just, you know, really good for her. And that's what I hope for myself. So I'm going to pick one more card, see if we can get a major arcana card today. All right. No, not that one. Let's see. Well, this is going to have to do. It's the Ten of Wands, which says, you know, you've gathered up all your stuff, your harvest, and you put it to rest. You put it down, and you tuck it away, and never to have to deal with it again, hopefully. So, all right. So these are the Healing Spirit cards by Gordon Smith. And the intention of setting in the cards today is trust. Trusting each other, trusting ourselves, loving ourselves, and forgiving ourselves. All difficult things. And it says, it isn't about being right, it's about doing the right thing. And okay, so it says, sometimes it's better to stay silent than let others see that you have all the answers. There are times when you need to pause and for consideration rather than act for the sake of it because it's expected of you. The truly wise spirit masters know when to speak and when to listen, when to act and when not to act. They are our greatest examples of how to behave in moments of uncertainty. Remember that wisdom comes from experience, not from brashness. And being spiritual sometimes just means being. When dealing with people who are awkward, simply remember to be kind, as kindness is above right or wrong. So, when people are being awkward, or when it feels awkward with people, like I said, with friendships or with the court system, with people, finding jobs, finding all kinds of things. Sometimes it's better to be silent than to be right. And I do believe that. So, all right. Everybody have a great day, and we will chat with you tomorrow.